Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Katelyn, and today we are doing another Monster Mash. So I think you guys are already picking up on the trend for this month. I am doing a Monster Mash every Friday this month in celebration of my Kickstarter. And you're probably getting tired of this plug, but I'm going to plug it again. I currently have a Kickstarter that is live going until August 4th for my Creature Compendium. Basically, it's taking all of my monsters from my Monster Mash episodes, plus some more that I'm developing, and adding stats, lore, abilities, and anything you need to drop them in like a Dungeons & Dragons game or other tabletop RPG games. We're really close to our goal. We are getting so close. So if there's any way you guys can help, or any Dungeons & Dragons friends that you want to send this to, it would be greatly appreciated. I'd love you guys forever. And thank you to everyone who has already supported. So let's go ahead and jump in for today's monster. I thought it'd be really fun to do another double name Monster Mash. And basically how this works is we take an existing animal name like a tiger shark, dissect it in half, make it a tiger and a shark, and then combine them together and make a brand new creature. So let's go ahead and break out the handy dandy double name list. So I have my random number generator and my list of animals, so let's see which one we get today. Number 40, a spider crab. Ooh, this thing is gonna be creepy. We're already taking like a spider, which is a multi-legged creepy thing, and mixing it with basically its ocean counterpart. So it's gonna be really interesting and cool to basically make a combo of the land spider and the sea spider in a way. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is do a couple of rough sketches of this to try to figure out how I wanna combine the two elements, and then we'll pick a design and develop it some more and go from there. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so I have finished the first initial concept sketches, and I am so sorry, but I have a feeling anyone who's afraid of spiders or crabs is gonna hate this episode. But either way, I'm really digging where the designs are going. I think one of the biggest struggles is that spiders and crabs have such a similar shape to begin with, that I'm trying to push this in a way that makes some cool new interesting creature that doesn't look like I just like threw shell on a spider or just threw spider legs on a crab. I'm trying to think of something that's a little bit more interesting. So let me just kind of walk you through it. For this third one over here, it's more like a lobster more than a crab, but I do really like these like spiky things, which I'm basically thinking part of the claw is more like a spike on the back. I'm kind of really digging that. But overall, I'm really liking this second design. It's just really pushing the combination of the two, and I'm really stretching and exaggerating different parts of the body. Because like with this first one, this one was the one that I experimented with literally putting a spider and a crab together, and it just felt like I was slapping something on a spider or just putting parts together. Like I really wanted to make some really cool new creature, so I think I'm gonna go with the much more exaggerated extra parts, making it a bigger creature in general, just to give it a little bit more leeway to work with and make something a little bit more interesting than just a spider with crab armor on it. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with the second design and try to incorporate these like spiny things because I'm really digging it. And I think I'll make this much more like an aquatic creature. I think it'd be really interesting if it was still kind of in the general crab, lobster, maybe more lobster sized, but it had these interesting spines and different characteristics put together, and I think that will make a much more interesting and diverse creature. I'm gonna go ahead and jump in now and put this thing in a much more dynamic pose, do some line art and color, and we will be done. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so this one did prove to be quite a challenge for me, but let me give you a little bit of context to, I guess, my mental state for the past few days. So if you don't mind a slight insight to me and rant, that's gonna be a little bit of this beginning part. But first of all, running a Kickstarter is really tough because I'm trying to think of cool ways to get like the community involved, and like I have the D&D sessions and I have the live stream, so I've been working my butt off, and thank God, I'm gonna give him a shout out right now. My buddy Dustin has been a lifesaver. If you guys want to follow him, I'm gonna put a link down in the description. His Instagram is This Dude Draws, I think that's his username. But he's been amazing. Like, he's been looking at ways I can advertise and do different things to really push the Kickstarter and make it as successful as it can be. And he has been a lifesaver because it's been just so hard for me to just keep my ducks in a row. So shout out to him. Please go follow him. He's started practicing drawing, I think over a year or two ago, and he's been really improving. So give him some encouragement and love from me. I love him so much. And then just when I recorded this video, I was running off of 2 days of 3 to 4 hours of sleep because I was stupid and I pushed myself way too hard at the gym and fucked up my legs. They're not like injured, but they're just so sore it's hard to sleep. So this drawing proved to be very difficult the evening I made it, but now that I'm rewatching it and like looking at it with fresh, well-rested eyes, it actually doesn't look as bad as I kind of beat it up at the end. While it was a challenge to try to figure out how to combine a spider and a crab, like I said before, because their body shapes are so similar and they're kind of almost the same structure of a creature, even with that challenge, I still really do like how this turned out, and I took a lot of inspiration from mostly the snow crab, because I love its coloring, or not the snow crab, the blue crab. I love its coloring. I love the orange and the blues and the greens and all the different colors that it has on its body. So later on, when I finally do get to the coloring, you'll see that I took a lot of inspiration specifically from the picture that I brought into the canvas. And now looking again, I kind of wish I added some cool spots to like the hind, I don't know what the name of it is. I used to know what it was, but like the backside of a spider, the bulbous part at the end. As you can see, the reference picture on the left, there's one that has like yellow spots on it. I kind of wish I added some spots or like some type of similar patterning to this guy. I think that would have looked really dang cool. I might have to edit it and add to it before it goes in the creature compendium, because adding those little extra bits might make it even look more spiderish instead of more leaning towards the crab coloring. But either way, I was really happy with how these colors turned out overall. And I know for sure later on, some of you might call me out for it, but I know I got a little bit lazy on the background because this was running close to 10, 11 o'clock at night. And to be honest, the insight life of a YouTuber, just to let you guys know, we work tirelessly, especially because I have a full-time job and I do this, and I'm running the Kickstarter. I got a little lazy on the background. I will completely admit it. You guys can call me out for it. This is a very candid talk today. But yeah, I'm planning on going back and repainting that background. I want it to be something a little more dynamic with a little more like cool elements, maybe some plants and rocks and other underwater sea life, something. But at least for now, we're gonna keep it with the water and sand texture, just because that's what I was able to with my limited sanity and limited sleep. So in the end, I still liked it overall, and I did have a lot of fun with this. I kind of beat it up here at the end, but I hope you guys liked it and aren't too creeped out by this intense land ocean spider combo. Alright guys, so I am all done with this piece, and this one was quite the challenge, to be honest. I think the hardest part was just trying to figure out how to combine a spider and a crab because their body structures are so similar. I didn't want it to just seem like I was throwing armor on a spider or just kind of piecing them together. So in the end though, I am pretty happy with the final design. I wanted to make him much more of a interesting creature combo, and I do really like how this one turned out. So I basically used a lot of different chunks and parts from both the spider and the crab, and I also incorporated some other crab parts to it as I worked. As an example, I have the eyes of the spider and the multiple legs similar to a spider. I know crabs also have multiple legs, but I specifically made these legs look like spider legs. And then I have the claws of the crab and the overall shell and look of the crab, but you could see that I did take some parts of like a spider body structure and convert it to like a crab spider hybrid. So it has the bigger, larger bulbous back and it has the plating of the crab. So it's a very interesting play of the two different extremes kind of brought together. And I am pretty happy with this one overall. It was a little outside of my comfort zone. I don't know why I struggled with this one as much as I did, but I went through a lot of different sketches. I know you guys are only gonna see 3 of them because I hated all the other ones, to be honest. So those final 3, I was finally getting something that I kind of liked. And this one also was a little difficult to color. I don't really do a lot of underwater color scenes, so this was a little bit difficult for me to figure out and kind of wrap my mind around, but I still think it turned out pretty okay. So either way, this creature was a lot of fun to draw, and I had a blast trying to figure him out. And if you want to learn more about him, he will be in the McCaigue Complete Creature Compendium, so make sure to check out the book on Kickstarter. There will be a link down in the description and at the end card. And I would love you guys forever if there's anything you can do, either that's donate or share or whatever. I already appreciate it. Thank you so much. So I guess that's it for this Monster Mash. So thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking out this video. And if you aren't already, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I have new videos every week. And so like I was saying, this month we have a new Monster Mash every Friday. So I'll be seeing you guys again next week for another really fun Monster Mash. So thanks again guys so much for stopping by again, and I will see you all next time. Bye everybody.